stop buying bins. Okay, before you click out of this video, let me just kind of take a step back and explain what I mean. If you're new here, I'm Erika. I'm a professional organizer, and I aim to create functional systems that work for you and your family to help you get or stay organized. So the reason I say stop buying bins, reason one is because a lot of times people buy bins or they buy, kind of insert any other organizing supply, and then they all of a sudden think that if they use said bins, they will become organized. Okay, that's reason number one. Number two is because sometimes we get these bins and they don't really kind of work for the space that we need them to. So we're kind of using these things, but they don't really work. And then they're not really serving a purpose. And then we're not getting or staying organized, right? Okay, so going back to number one, because listen, I want you guys to have all of the organizing products you want. If you want to go out and get all the things, I totally respect that. I am big on using what you already have, but I also understand like that itch to like get something new and create, new systems and get new products and just kind of make everything look cohesive and all of that. Going back to reason number one that I was talking about, we get these bins and then we take them home and we think we're going to be organized. We're like, okay, we got the latest and greatest stuff from the Container Store and we put them in all the right places, but dang, we're still a hot mess, right? That's probably because you have not fully gone through the steps to become organized, right? Have you gone through your things and decluttered and gotten rid of the stuff that you don't want? Have you, really kind of grouped like things together and then given them their own home? Or are you just kind of trying to skip those things and jam them into something and think, okay, great, I got this and it's all good? Or again, number two, maybe you are kind of organized, but then maybe you're using a bin where some kind of open form of container would be better. If it's a playroom, I see all the time, like people want to use certain things, but they're not really thinking about what their kids may need. They're trying to like buy these products and make their kids fit into this mold. Whereas if we just kind of listen to what our families are already doing, the things, the routines that we're already in, how we kind of navigate through our homes, through our lives, that gives us a lot of clues on what we need to get and to stay organized. So going back to that example of maybe a playroom, you have these closed containers. Well, your kids aren't physically opening them to get toys out or to put them away. So maybe we need an open container where they can just kind of pile it all in and it's done. So those are two main reasons why I think we don't want to just get all these products. So I have a lot of times where I have a new client and they're like, okay, what should I get before you get here? What should I buy? And I say, nothing. First of all, a lot of things will appear during the process. We have containers we can already use. But the biggest thing is I don't know what you have and what you need. So it isn't until we go through that decluttering, putting like things together, finding out where they're going to live, that we really can decide, do we need something small? Do we need bigger items? What type of system do we, like I said, do we need a closed system, an open system? What do we need to really plug into your space? So again, I don't want to discourage you by saying don't go buy anything, buy the things, but I want you to also want to do the work so that you aren't frustrated that you just spent all this money and you're not organized, or you have these things and you don't know what to do with them. So I've got a lot of other videos that go through all the steps, like in detail of what I do at every single, one of my projects. And I'll be sure to link to a couple of them so you guys can watch them if you haven't already. But these are just my tips for you because it's something I consistently see, with clients, and it's no one's fault. They, and I get it, like you want to go out and get all the things because it's kind of getting you a step closer to your final goal of being organized. But I just want you to pump the brakes, go through the process so that you can do it the right way, get the right things that you need. You're not back and forth to the store returning things or spending your money how you don't need it. Do it right and get what you need for your home. I hope this video kind of made you think about containers and supplies in a new way. I always want to be a resource to you guys, so if you have any questions, comments, anything, leave them in the comments. I would be happy to answer them. I want to chat with you guys. Stay tuned for new videos. Thank you so much.